Good morning. How's it going? So it's Tuesday and it's just now 7 o'clock and I'm inside. It is chilly outside and I'm not willing to do that today. I'm wanting to stay warm. It's 46 Fahrenheit today. That's 7.7 Celsius. So not horrible, but I'm lazy. But I guess I want to relax inside, so I thought I'd talk to you here. So what do we have today? We have the second word in Lysia's list of words that we can add to our vocabulary. Yesterday we had tiresome. We're thinking of ways to say boring. Boring for you guys is chato. And when you're translating chato to English, many people translate it incorrectly. I hear a lot of people saying, "Oh, I can't stand my boss. He's so chato." Usually chato is boring. Boring like tédio, when you're trying to do something and you can just barely stay awake because it's so boring. That's not that same feeling of being so irritated with your boss. No, it doesn't make sense. So boring can be tiresome, like we talked about yesterday. It can be something that when you're doing it, it's just so, you just can hardly stay awake. It's boring. Boring can also be monotonous. Monotonous and monotono, when you're doing the same thing every day. Every day I get up, I do the work for my classes, I clean the house, I go to bed, I get up, I do the work for the class. It's monotonous. It's the same thing. Monotonous is an adjective. Monotony is the noun. There is so much monotony, so much repetition, so much of the same thing. So those are some words that you can use. I could say, I work really hard to try to keep Portuguese teaching or English teaching from being monotonous. I could say I'm trying to avoid the monotony of doing the same thing every day. Those are some ways that you can use it, okay? Today, also being Tuesday, is the day for silent letters. In English, we have quite a few silent letters, and it varies depending upon the word. There's not a rule for the most part. You just simply have to learn it and practice it. It's the best way to do it. So today's words are doubt and subtle. Doubt for you, é dúvida. I could say, I doubt that you know all of these silent letters. Or I have lots of doubts in my Portuguese learning, okay? I hear so many people trying to say doubt. That's not how it's said. The B has no sound in this word. Doubt. The other word is subtle, sutil. When you say, I can hear a sound, but it's very subtle. You almost can't hear it. It's so quiet. Or the message he gave me, he really didn't emphasize it. It was very subtle. I barely noticed it, okay? So doubt and subtle, those are things that you can use today. Be sure to work those into your vocabulary. Try to create sentences of your own so that you'll remember them. Doing that will lock them into your memory, and that's a really important thing to do if you want to increase your vocabulary. Probably one of the main things that I hear from people trying to learn English is that they need to have more vocabulary. It's up to you, okay? When you're listening to me speak, when you're listening to the radio, when you're watching TV, use that to increase your vocabulary. Be careful the words you choose. Some words can be rude, and we don't want to increase your vocabulary with rude expressions. Okay, they might seem cool, but they can be harmful. All right, I hope you're going to have a great day. Be sure to make it a good day. If you don't, it's your own fault, and I'll see you tomorrow.